Now, as a proud citizen of this great nation, I have tremendous respect for people who sincerely desire to hold their government accountable. Frankly, we should welcome this idea.
Guys, this first training video is out of Palm Beach County, Florida. I have no idea what this is. This is ridiculous to me.
What are you doing? You cannot be violating her rights like this.
Hello, I'm Michael Ogrodnik with the Palm Beach Police Department. What you just witnessed was a First Amendment audit. Today we're going to speak briefly about First Amendment audits. My presentation today is brought to you by the Palm Beach Police Department and Palm Beach Crime Watch. So what is a First Amendment audit? First Amendment audits started in the early 2000s. Self-appointed auditors will go into public spaces and recorded public safety officials while they were performing their job in an effort to observe civil rights violations or officers, fire or police, doing their job improperly and violating someone's rights. So what has it morphed into now? Most recently, we've seen First Amendment auditors have become very aggressive, where they encroach on the safety of police officers and the citizens they're recording. Our job is to keep you safe. Your job is to keep yourself safe. How do we do that against the First Amendment audit? Don't engage with them. First Amendment auditor is going to be very aggressive, want to be in your face, want to ask you questions. You're under no obligation to answer them, nor are they under any obligation to answer you. Our job as law enforcement is to make sure we don't violate their First Amendment rights, which is their right to record us, their Fourth Amendment rights, which is an unlawful search or seizure, and their Fifth Amendment right. They don't have to answer questions when we ask them. But by the same token, we can identify ourselves and we can disengage just like you can. So if you're out in public and a First Amendment auditor walks up on you when you're having a peaceful interaction with a police officer, or you're out at dinner with your family and they walk up and start recording you, you have a couple of options. Most important option is don't engage with them. If they make you feel uncomfortable, they're doing what they feel is their job. You can just walk away. Ask management of the restaurant that you're at to see if they can shoo them along or call the police department. We'll engage with them. But understand that if they're in a public place and they're viewing you in a public place or recording you in a public place, they can do that. So I want you to keep that in mind when a First Amendment auditor shows up, whether you're at a restaurant al fresco, out in public, or in an interaction with the police department. Please be safe. Please report all suspicious activity to the Palm Beach Police Department. Take care of yourselves, and we're going to help take care of you too. Thank you for enjoying this today.
Alright, that guy's a idiot. Moving on to the next one is Lexipol, which is a national training video that you guys have seen if you've seen one of my older videos with Plymouth Police Department. But if you listen to this guy, he makes a lot more sense.
Gordon Graham here with today's tip from Lexipol. And today's tip is mostly for my cop friends, but it also applies to all government employees. Today's tip is about something that has been called the First Amendment audit. Now, where's Graham going with this? I never heard about any First Amendment audits. Well, here's a newsflash for you. We have all seen videos online of cops saying and doing things they shouldn't. Unprofessional things, rude things, stupid things, and sadly, even illegal things. The idea of people video recording police officers, police buildings, and other public spaces is nothing new. And people have been trying to bait or goad police officers into acting unprofessionally long before video cameras were ever invented. In the last few years, a variation of this seems to be increasing in popularity. It's called the First Amendment audit. And if you have not yet been audited, you've got a plan. This is going to happen to you. Basically, a person or more often a group of people will enter a public building while openly video recording. Many times, the camera person will also be narrating. They will engage in discussion or banter with employees and with police officers who respond. Now, as a proud citizen of this great nation, I have tremendous respect for people who sincerely desire to hold their government accountable. Frankly, we should welcome this idea. And we all know that the vast majority of law enforcement personnel around this country are up to the test. But sadly, unfortunately, videos of officers passing and doing everything right do not go viral on the internet. Many of these folks seem to pre-plan their words and actions. It's probably safe to say that at least some of them expect and even hope for a certain response. Some may be trying to bait you into an argument. Some may be openly disrespectful, rude, and condescending. It doesn't matter if you think you're being recorded or not. Be polite, be friendly, be a professional, be helpful. Do not engage in debate or argument. You can't win this. You might give a stellar speech, well-founded in law, fact, and logic, but there really is no winning an argument in this setting. The public's right to record in public spaces is guaranteed by the First Amendment. When you took your oath, you swore to uphold the Constitution, and this includes the First Amendment. Be vigilant in protecting this important right. Look forward to your next opportunity to pass an audit with flying colors. And that is today's tip from Lexipol. Gordon Graham signing off.
All right, guys, I want to thank you for sticking through the video. I want you to leave your comments below and let's talk this one out and let me know what you guys think of both the training videos. Jason with Minnesota News Now out.